My name is Jake, and this is my friend Isaac. I'd like to think we're fairly athletic guys. Our first summer ever playing pickleball, we actually won a 3.5 tournament, but that was 4 years ago, and we haven't gotten much better since then. And that's because, like most pickleball players, we've never ever practiced. But that ends today. The PPA is coming to our hometown of Kansas City this August. And over the course of the next 4 weeks, we're gonna be training in pickleball for the first time ever in an attempt to prove our haters wrong and win gold in 4.0 men's doubles. Come along and join us for the journey of the road to 4.0 gold.
Welcome back. This is part 4 of Jake and I training for the PPA in Kansas City, the last and final part until we take place in the tourney. Today we are focusing on something that Jake and I really need help on, which is the backhand roll. We suck at it. So Scott and TJ are going to teach us the mechanics and whatever else there is to know about the backhand roll.
It's one of the most important shots to have in your bag, and it can really open up a lot of opportunities for you. So we're gonna break everything down in this video, teach you how to hold your paddle, swing motion, when to hit it, where to hit it, everything. Okay, first things first, we're gonna talk about grip. So when we did our forehand backhand video, we learned a few of the Best Western Ramada Inn type grips. We're gonna talk about the continental grip, which is what TJ referred to as kind of the hammer grip. So pretend you're hammering a nail or shaking a hand. Looks something like this. So when we looked at the forehand drive, we shifted a little bit that way. For the backhand roll, we for sure want it continental. In some situations, you can even go a little bit the opposite way to help get a little more topspin, but for these purposes, we'll just think of continental.
All right, shaking hands. This is continental right here?
Shaking
right
hands.
Here. This good?
Yep.
Nice to meet you, backhand roll.
So when you hit the backhand roll, next thing we're gonna talk about is your stance. So you don't really wanna hit the backhand roll when you're off balance or leaning. You wanna have a nice wide athletic stance, knees bent, and be able to kind of center yourself with the backhand roll. And then any questions on that?
Keep cooking.
Okay, keep cooking. Next thing is the motion. So similar to a ground stroke, when we started low to high, this is the exact same thing because we're trying to put topspin on the ball. So our motion, regardless of where the ball is coming to us, if it's coming to us up here, we're still gonna go low to high. If it's a little bit lower, we just start our swing lower. So if you're doing a backhand roll versus a flick, a roll, you don't have to use a ton of wrist. You're just gonna be going like this and just going low to high with your swing. And then the last thing I wanna mention is your wrist. So you have your paddle grip like this, and then in order to get the topspin on the ball, break your wrist like that.
Okay.
So you want your paddle to be facing a little bit down and then going low to high. Got
That's
it?
like such an unathletic position. So get this corner facing.
Anything to add on that form cue, TJ?
Yeah, if you're the type of, if you hold your paddle with like a finger up on the paddle or on the grip, that's gonna be really hard to hit the shot. So you might wanna just go ahead and hold on to the grip fully, and then that way you can get the leverage needed to really go after it.
Cool.
Yeah. So review what we've talked about so far. Grip is continental, nice wide athletic base. Get low, start your swing low to high, and then break your wrist. So for what I'll show right now is really just a backhand roll. So I'm not gonna do too much with my wrist and flick my wrist. I'm just gonna use kind of the motion of my body and the paddle to.
And when you hit a backhand roll, like if you received a third shot drive to your left side, then you're just trying to get it back with topspin?
No, that would be more, this would be more of a higher drop. So I'm gonna be hitting a roll. If somebody leaves a drop high or a fifth shot high.
I see, keep them back kind of situation.
So I'm gonna be hitting something with topspin towards the deep part of the.
Okay. Just anything that we would attack with our forehand.
Correct.
But with our backhand.
This is your, yep. So get low, break your wrist.
Oh, that's nice.
So just going low to high with my wrist. Oh, and you get one.
How do you do that?
Yeah. Low to high, my wrist broken. Whoa.
Windy today.
Wind ball, yeah.
Beautiful.
So it's a really easy,
simple motion.
Yeah, really simple motion. You're just going like this.
All right.
There you go.
Good, roll it deep.
Yeah,
gotta
pretend
push it
like you're
back
trying to
the
keep somebody
baseline.
back.
Good. Low to high.
Yeah.
Ah. 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 All right.
Bend your
It's
legs
easier when it's a
little bit
lot
more.
higher.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. Nice.
That's it. Yeah,
All right.
that's the contact we're
Yeah,
looking for.
the contact was pretty rough. I was hitting the edge guard a lot, but it helps hitting the center of the face, believe it or not.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, see, Jake's getting his legs a little bit more into it. That helps him out. Thank you. Helps you do that low to high motion.
Oh yeah.
Jake really likes the inside out over here.
Good. Try to go straight to this
try
side.
to go past TJ. There we go. There you go.
You can. That was nice.
Nice, Jake.
Yes. All it takes is
Nice.
just trying it.
Someone has to just teach me. Oh, that's the backhand roll. That's more common when you're trying to keep an opponent back because you don't need to generate a ton of like speed quickly. You can use your body, your legs, your swing to generate the power for you.
Okay.
A flick is when you're going to engage the wrist a little bit more, and this is more common when you're dinking a
They
position.
can leave a dink up high.
Correct.
Quick attack.
Do you want to feed me some, Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah, teach us. TJ.
So he's gonna dink a ball
TJ.
cross court because this is one of the most likely scenarios where I'm gonna flick it.
Let me come over
And
here.
I'm often gonna flick it to the person in front of me.
Yep.
Less reaction time.
Yep.
So when you want to hit this shot is when you see a dink that's left a little bit higher. So if it's coming above your waist level, if it's above the net, then that's when you have a green light to hit this flick. You don't want to be hitting flicks if somebody's dinking the ball right here because you don't have an angle to do that. It's easy for your opponent to counterattack it.
Woo! It's nice.
You generate a lot of power pretty easily. So
It's nice.
how you do that is with your wrist. Easiest way to think about it is like a windshield wiper motion. So turn your windshield wipers on, you're going like this. You're not gonna be flicking your wrist towards your opponent. You're not gonna be flicking it to the side. You have the exact same form, but you're gonna do a very quick motion like this to flick it.
I would actually counter that with you do want to still go forward because if you're windshield wipering too much, you're not going to get any pace on it. So it's almost like a 45-degree angle.
Somewhere in between.
Yeah. So still at your opponent, but you need to brush the back of the ball.
Yep. Okay, a few more.
Yeah, I want to keep watching this.
Sorry.
So this is only going to work if you're leaning in, like Scott said earlier. And for me, I know that I get that much more reach on this if I stick my butt out, all right? Because just bending your knees doesn't do a lot, but I get a whole nother paddle length right there if I'm in this athletic stance.
Yeah. You ever have 2 big bags of groceries, you need to shut your car door? Like that?
I get it now. Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh.
Groceries.
That's nice.
Yeah. Little price chopper there.
Also nice.
There you go. All right.
Walmart neighborhood market.
You guys ready to
Here.
get some
yeah.
reps?
Get some reps.
I just kind of want to watch TJ.
You're gonna want to watch me. Maybe not, actually.
Okay, so it's the same thing you're doing. Balance, lean in, and
How's
then
this motion look right
That's
here?
really good.
Yep.
All right. Well, I can't. I wouldn't hated it.
That's
Yeah.
Woo! Nice.
There we go.
Oh, that's nice.
And Isaac has a great advantage because he's tall, got long legs, long arms. This
Thank
should
you.
be this should be his money shot right here.
A lot of groceries.
Lots of groceries. Get out. Whoa!
You tell me to stick my butt out one more time, huh?
Nice.
Nice.
There you go.
We get a few more good ones here.
Okay.
Oh, you're a pro.
Woo!
all
This is all we
timing.
need. We just needed someone to teach us. I
all
can listen to
timing.
instruction.
Well,
It's also the first time Jake and I have ever done anything like this. We've never drilled before, so
Oh, that's a lob. I
this helps.
like to toss in a lob every now and then. Dang it. Too much power. Too much power. I got
we
him bad. All
wanna
right, I'm
talk
dinking. I'm
about-
dinking.
We're gonna talk about placement.
Yeah.
So you got the motion down. You guys look great. Lots of power.
Windshield wiper.
Talk about placement. Where do we want to put this ball?
yeah. So where you want to hit this backhand flick, there's a couple spots for sure. Everybody knows about the chicken wing. That's probably spot number 1. If you're straight up against a right-handed player, then you want to hit it to their right hip. Most right-handed players are going to be sitting like this. If you hit it towards their right hip, they're going to have to react, go like this, chicken wing, bakak. and then they're likely gonna pop a ball up. Another spot you can go at is a little bit higher over here to the left shoulder, because they have to bring their paddle up here and it's hard to get their backhand up here in time to counter it. Any other spots you'd add to that?
No, I think that's great. I think if you can see the tendency of your opponent, if they're sitting really hard on their backhand side, just go to the other side. Because it takes them time to turn all the way over and hit the ball.
Yeah, that's another good point. Read your opponent, see how they sit, see their tendencies, and then hit it to where their paddle's not.
Quick interruption to the video. There's some leagues starting to happen right now, and someone has a Friday paddle here.
Let's
Kinda
go.
fun. That could be you.
That could be you.
Link in description.
All right, so Isaac and I are gonna dink cross court. I will eventually give him a ball to flick. He's gotta decide which one that is. He's gonna flick it right ahead of Jake.
All right, that was more on my forehand,
Yeah.
but it wasn't your fault. It was my fault. Should have just trying to go for it. It is so windy.
Yeah, it's a lot of wind.
Woo!
Almost.
Placement over
Almost.
power.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, you just come up with that? Dude, that's great.
Hard over height.
Oh,
Faked you out.
that's probably one you could have taken right there. There you go. Nice.
Good. I don't like my spot.
A couple more.
I just feel like it has to be like the perfect. Oh, I was there.
It's coming in hot.
I
Yeah,
don't
that
need
is
to
a
do
big
it that
flick.
hard. Nice and easy. Just get it in.
There you
That's
go.
where I finish it. I don't need to
Okay.
kill it on the first one.
Jake, get over there. Retract your registration. Wow.
I think the chicken wing thing is something I've never thought about. I know I need to, but it just never
Yeah.
crosses my mind.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice.
Am I 5-0?
About to be.
Find out next week.
Find out next week.
PPA time, baby.
Let's go.
All right. Well, that's
Scott,
the
TJ, thanks as always.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks, TJ, for coming out, hooking us up here. Appreciate it.